The 5 most famous warhorses in world history. 1. Chetak Chetak is one of the most famous warhorses in history. It belonged to Maharana Pratap, a great king of the Rajputs and a legendary warrior in Indian history. During the battle between the Rajputs and the Mughal dynasty, Chetak met its demise in the Battle of Haldighati while fighting alongside King Pratap on June 21, 1576. Subsequently, the king erected a memorial to honor his gallant horse at the place where it died, Haldighati. The valiant warhorse Chetak has also become a subject of poetry, appearing in numerous ballads and folklore among the local people. Poets have written about Chetak in verses, describing it as the blue-colored horse. 2. Marengo. Marengo is one of the most famous warhorses of Emperor Napoleon Bonaparte of France. The name of this warhorse was given by the exceptional military strategist Napoleon, inspired by the place called Marengo, where he achieved a resounding victory against Austria in 1800. In that battle, Marengo showcased its remarkable abilities and helped the French emperor safely return from the battlefield. Marengo was imported from Egypt to France in 1799. Napoleon rode this warhorse in several battles, including the Battle of Austerlitz, the Battle of Austerlitz, the Battle of Wagram, and the Battle of Waterloo. However, in the Battle of Waterloo, Napoleon was defeated by the British army. After that defeat, Marengo was captured and fell into the hands of William Henry Francis, the 11th Baron Petter. Upon reaching England, the Baron sold the warhorse Marengo to Lieutenant Colonel Angerstein of the Grenadier Guards. In 1837, Marengo died of old age, and its skeleton was preserved intact at the National Army Museum in Chelsea, London, United Kingdom. 3. Copenhagen. As one of the most renowned warhorses in the world, Copenhagen was the warhorse of Duke Arthur Wellesley, who led the attack against Emperor Napoleon Bonaparte in the Battle of Waterloo. The name of this warhorse, Copenhagen, was given to honor the resounding victory of the British in the Second Battle of Copenhagen. Duke Arthur Wellesley acquired the warhorse Copenhagen in 1813. Subsequently, Copenhagen accompanied him in numerous glorious battles. One of Copenhagen's greatest achievements was carrying Duke Arthur Wellesley through the French gunfire, leading to the momentous victory of the British in the Battle of Waterloo in 1815. After the war ended, Copenhagen retired from military service. It was then kept at a farm in London and passed away on February 12, 1836. 4. Bucephalus. Bucephalus, the beloved warhorse of Alexander the Great, originally belonged to the King of Macedonia when Alexander was just 12 to 13 years old. He won this horse in a bet with his father. Bucephalus was a colossal horse with one blue eye. Its name means ox head due to a swirl of hair on its head. Alexander experienced many battles alongside Bucephalus. Historians believe it died either from injuries sustained in the Battle of Haldighati against King Porus of Porava or from old age. Regardless of the cause, Bucephalus perished during Alexander's campaign in Punjab. In 326 BCE, Alexander founded a city on the banks of the Hydaspes River named Bucephala to commemorate his cherished horse. Bucephalus became one of the most famous horses in classical literature, alongside legendary steeds like Pegasus and the wooden horse of Troy. Due to its reputation and Alexander the Great's fame, Bucephalus became the benchmark for generals showcasing their beloved horses. 5. Palomo. Simon Bolivar, the famous Venezuelan revolutionary, gained prominence in Latin America for his liberation campaigns that spanned several years. Throughout these campaigns, he always rode the handsome steed Palomo. Palomo was a tall, white warhorse with a tail that nearly touched the ground. Standing out among the liberating forces' ranks, Palomo was gifted to Bolivar by an elderly farmer in Santa Rosa de Viterbo in 1819, just before the Battle of Boyaca. Unfortunately, this renowned horse passed away while participating in a long military campaign, after Bolivar loaned it to an officer. Palomo was laid to rest beside a small church, and its horseshoes are on display at the Mulalo Museum.